Throw right away. And his first look is incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Love looking to throw it. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. The first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Play action this time with Love. That is caught. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Smith, red. Let's go now.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Ready.
Love to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 22. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. 2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And no luck at all to start this drive as they're going to drop him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. 4th down try. Here's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's caught downfield by Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers! George Kittle, 58 yards. And the 49ers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that makes the score 7-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready.
It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic.
The football comes out. Jacobs lost it.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks them up.
And avoids the turnover. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Purdy looking to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And down inside the 15 he goes. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
22 needle.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Ready. Hut.
Off the play fake, Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Play fake. Here's Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing, Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
In motion, the tight end.
Hut, hut.
Love now. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the 49ers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, the decision there, 4th and goal, they go for it, but this ball intercepted in the end zone.
Hey, how about some applause for the stand by this defense? Just to force them into a 4th and goal situation was one thing, but then to get the interception, keep them off the scoreboard, that's a job very well done.
They go play action here. Purdy looking deep for Jennings. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. Now Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 52 yards. And the 49ers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed,
kills.
Speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down. Love, they go play action now. And this one is incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Down.
Now Love. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a... We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry now for David Montgomery. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the gun, here's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he goes out right around the 39. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 4th down, Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons, too.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Eric Wilson, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
We're good. We're good.
In motion goes the tight end. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. All right, rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Ready. Ready.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 44. We're scoreless after 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Jacobs fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Here we go.
One more time with Jacobs. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here we go. Here we go.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. And this time he is in. Josh Jacobs, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Goff. That's complete to Laporta. And he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
17.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. 23 yards, the final tally.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
2nd and 10. In motion left goes a tight end. Play action. It's Goff. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. To the air again. Goff. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Let's go now.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's taken in by Kraft. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. I don't care what sport you're playing, everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain.
Set, ready.
Here's Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. The kick by McManus is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the third quarter will start from the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 57 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. Touchdown, Packers! Christian Watson, 53 yards. And the Packers are able to extend their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. This one swung out to Montgomery, powering his way forward. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. David Montgomery punching it in from a yard away. And the Lions are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Love. And he fires one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Love from the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs, 71 yards. And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey, lift! Lift!
To throw is Goff. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Rashawn Gary able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on third and long.
Hey, go down!
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a fourth down now. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that on their side.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Goff.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Throwing again is Goff. And he knocks the ball away.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from Buffalo. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. That's taken in by Shakir. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. You have a tight end motioning left here. Allen going to give it to Cook. "17 yards on that play. Good for a Bills first down."
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will score. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Fight, 97. Here we go.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Check,
From the gun, it's Love. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Second down and 8. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. Third down, 3 to go. In motion, Shakir. He's going to have the first down and more. 15 yards the pickup. Good for a first down. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. His second touchdown of this first half. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills move out on top, 14-0. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Okay, Frank. Let's go now. Cut.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Matt Milano there to stop him. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will have a Packers first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Catch is made by Romeo Doubs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Love to throw it on 1st down. That's to Doubs again. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. Not much room to speak of. He'll take this to the 11. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Love. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he'll take it on in. Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Packers.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are on the board. It's now 14-7. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Allen. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Love to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
Here we go, set.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Second down throw for Love. That one on target to Watson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
Blue. Black Ultra. Set cut.
Throwing is Love. And this ball incomplete on third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On fourth down, Love. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Buffalo. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
On the return, here's Jaden Reed. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
Down. Ready?
To throw is Love. Now, right on the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Once again, it's Cook. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. So, 3 quarters now in the... They'll come up to 3rd and 3.